I know right now you're going through a tough patch in life, and that's to be expected, dude. I mean, that's totally normal. Like we all go through phases in life that are going to be slightly more difficult than others. Some may be a lot more stressful than others as well, whether it's with relationships or with your personal life, with work, with your health, all this stuff, right? And so that's why oftentimes I like to remind you guys of is that just try to control what you can control, because honestly, Richard, there's a lot of things in life that's unfortunately we can't really control, right? Like the outside circumstances, but what you can control all the time is your mindset, right? Like the exact same thing could happen to two different people. One person may think it's the end of the world, whereas the other person thinks, oh, new opportunity, right? Let me be optimistic instead of pessimistic, right? Your mindset is so big, which is why I'm so big on like just your mindset, making sure that you develop a strong mind and just trying to stay positive all throughout, right? Because like really breaking it down, Richard, like, okay, let's play it out. It's like having a negative mindset won't really serve you in much in life, right? Because like realistically speaking, like where's this gonna, like how does this serve you? Where's this gonna lead you to? If you have a victim mentality, saying just pointing the finger at different people, like, oh, it's his fault, it's her fault, it's their fault, like it's not my fault. Like, no, it's never my fault. It's their fault because this happened and then that happened and then blah blah blah. But like at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility because no one else is going to save you. No one else is going to like grab you out of bed and make you spoon feed you the results, make you work out for you, make you go to work for you, make you do anything for you, really, right? And I kind of learned that the hard way. And I've seen this firsthand with some of my really close friends who I just saw them go down a really dark, difficult path in life. And again, they just had that victim mentality. And at the end of the day, it's like it doesn't really serve them, right? And I really do think, Richard, that the moment you realize that, okay, everything in my life, no matter if it's my fault or not, doesn't really matter if it's my fault or not, but it is my responsibility. I think the sooner you kind of realize that and almost like flip the switch, I think the sooner you can start to take charge of your life and just attack life instead of life happening to you, right? And now during this time, I think one of the things that you are in full control of is your health and fitness, because a big mistake I see a lot of people make is that whenever they go through a tough time, they just completely put everything on pause. They put their health on pause, their fitness on pause. They stop going to the gym. They stop eating healthier. They neglect their sleep. They let their stress levels go through the roof. They neglect their relationships. They just completely put everything on pause because they think that the world revolves around them and that whenever they go through a tough time, it means that everything else in their life has to stop. But unfortunately, and again, this is something that I had to go through personally, the world will keep spinning. People will still go to work. People will still do their own thing, right? And so it doesn't really serve like you personally, because I think you should have yourself best interest in mind, right? I have my like I care about myself the same way I care about all you guys, but the same way hopefully you also care about yourself, right? Because if you don't care about yourself, it's like who else is going to be there for you? Of course, I'm here to coach you. I'm here to hold you accountable, give you all the structure, give you all the guidance that you need to succeed on your fitness journey. And sometimes what that means, Richard, is yeah, giving you some tough love, right? Because I'm here to tell you what you need to hear and not necessarily what you want to hear, right? And sometimes that can be difficult. And sometimes my mentors had to tell me, like, hey, Conan, like, here's where you're going wrong. Even though I wanted them to tell me, like, hey, Conan, you're the best, you're awesome, you're a rock star, all this stuff. But like, even though I wanted to hear that, that's not really what I needed to hear. And I'm so glad that they called me out of my BS, because had they not, I'd still be stuck spinning my wheels in circles and not making any improvements, right? So that's why it's so important just to take charge of your mind and just take full responsibility of your life, right? And now what I kind of wanted to kind of talk about is that during this time, dude, like let's still work out, let's still get our steps in, let's still eat healthy. Because one thing you'll notice is that there's a like most people that are depressed right now, you look at their physical state, their health, like you look at their health in general, it's like, well, they're not exercising, they're not eating healthy, they're not prioritizing their sleep, their stress is through the roof. It was like no wonder they're depressed, right? Because they're not taking care of their bodies. Like I am like people that are in shape right now, most of them more than likely because they're in tip top shape, they're eating healthy, they're actually providing their body with the healthy nutrients that they need to function properly. They're going to the gym, and they use the gym actually as like a stress reliever to like relieve all their stress. It's almost like therapy in a way, right? Because yeah, life will throw stuff at you, but at the gym, it's just you versus you. You're in the moment. Nothing else really matters other than just like pushing those weights, right? And it's almost like a really therapeutic kind of feeling. But anyway, like most people that are in shape aren't really like depressed, right? Because it's like, well, they have a phenomenal body, they're eating healthy, they respect themselves. It's like, well, what is there to be depressed about? I have health, and health is wealth. Without proper health, I don't have the energy to do much in life. And so if you take control of your health, especially during the difficult and busy times, I guarantee you it's going to help you get through this time, as opposed to putting your health and fitness on pause, which will make you go downwards, which will make you even more sad and depressed, which is like a lose-lose situation. So I know it's difficult, man. But if you want to hop on a call with me, just know that I'm here for you, man. We got our community as well to hold you accountable. Just know that you have all the resources you need and all the structure, all the programming, all the accountability you need to get through this difficult patch. Life isn't always like rainbow and sunshine and blue skies. Like there will be some thunderstorms. There's going to be some rain. There can be good but without bad, right? Like we need to have that context and that polarity to actually appreciate the good days. Because again, like without the bad days, it's hard to appreciate the good days, basically. So embrace this, man. Like live in the moment, be present, appreciate it, be thankful for this, because you are, and I guarantee you, you will come through this alive. But you'll learn so many lessons along the way as well. And if you want to develop strong character in life, it's like, yeah, would you rather have an easy life, or would you rather have a difficult life, go through some adversity, but then come out the other end with a lot more knowledge, with a lot more experience that you can actually teach to other people now, right? It's like that's the way, I don't know if you're religious or not, but that's the way God or the universe, whatever you believe in, kind of teaches us a lesson, right? Sometimes you need to learn the hard way, but without going through difficult experiences in life, like it's hard to like really learn something because you just won't, right? So hopefully this kind of mindset training helps you. If you do have any questions for me, please let me know. Tomorrow is the start of a new month, new week. Monday, hopefully we can get off to a great start. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Peace. Now, if you want to be around a community of like-minded people just like yourself who will educate you, motivate you, and inspire you to absolutely demolish your health and fitness goals, come join the Barbarian Squad down below. I guarantee you, you will not regret it one single bit, and I'll see you inside.